day 5 of this summer romance. That's where I got my summer romance book. And I'm excited to explore today and see where we go. Let me find my list of prompts. All right. Okay, cool. I've got my prompts up. So we're just going to start getting like flow happening. That's sometimes with writing, I find that. I would love to hear how you guys get started. Sometimes I have like something burning in my universe. I need to write about it. And other times I'm like, I actually need to get kind of those juices flowing and get into the space of writing. Hello, welcome. So we're doing some summer romance writing prompts today. And who are we romancing? Ourselves, not me. I mean, you can romance it if you want to, but it's about actually cultivating that intimacy with self and that self-love, that self-value, that kind of yummy stuff. So just to get started today, let's see, we're going to write about, what if you just wrote about like your week so far, or it could be last week, like describe some kind of gift that you were that maybe completely went unacknowledged, maybe was totally acknowledged and celebrated. Something like, it could be sweet and little, it could be like big and miraculous, but let's just get it flowing. Okay, so get out your book and we're just going to start writing a little bit about something that actually occurred in real life. And you can write it as in a story, like narrator, third person, first person, whatever works for you. Hi, Sasha, welcome. We are doing some writing together. So I've been doing these lives every Wednesday, and we come on and I kind of ask questions or do some writing prompts. Hello. And we've just been kind of writing about stuff that's like uncovering more intimacy with ourselves and that sense of like actually loving who you are as a person, as a being, you know, beyond your doing, beyond what this reality says is valuable, which is just so interesting, you know, when you look at this reality standards of like, oh, they're a hard worker, that's valuable. Oh, they have nice looks, that's valuable. Oh, they have money, that makes them valuable. Imagine none of that actually was relevant. This music is just throwing off my jam. I gotta change it. Can you guys hear the music? Hopefully not right now because it's just not working. There, that's better. So just to get stuff flowing, we're writing right now about what's something like that you showed up for or chose or you were being this week that is just like the wonderfulness of you. Maybe it's something you do like every week and no one ever acknowledges it. Like, I showed up for my kids again, you know? I got my work done again. You know, I took a moment and connected with my partner. Even though I was so busy, I stopped when my kid wanted to show me something and I was super present with them. These are some of the beautiful gifts that we be all the time. And often the gift of us is in the presence of us. I'm going to turn up a little bit. And just write about something beautiful that you were this week, even if no one ever acknowledges it, because you're going to acknowledge it today. You can write it in a list form. You can write a story about it. Yeah. You're here. Yay. We're writing together. I should play your music on here one day. It's miraculous. So I've been giving people kind of writing prompts and we're just hanging out and writing. And right now we're writing about a gift of presence that we were this week. And creating a little story around it. I love you. So it's so beautiful when people really can acknowledge themselves and see the gift of like just their presence, right? So in this story, I mean, we always see like the heroes, it's like they've overcome some crazy obstacle, or they're saving the world. Hi, Shayla. From like impending doom. But sometimes the greatest hero is the person that just pauses for a minute and sits with you. Shima, we're writing about a gift of presence that we were recently in the last week or so. That's our prompt right now. So we'll finish this one up. We're gonna do a new one pretty quick here. Okay. How was that for you guys? Sometimes it's the little things, you know? Okay, so this is our next one. This one was inspired by actually partly from my kid. Let me tell you a little story. So my littlest, I can't remember what I was talking about. And yeah, you know what? I got into complaining. We were talking about something, and then it like activated a memory of mine when I was a kid. And so when I was a kid, it was the kids that like did the dishes, right? After dinner or throughout the day, actually. And so we were supposed to, there's 3 girls, we would take turns. Whose turn was it to do the dishes? And what would always happen, what I would end up doing all the dishes because either my siblings wouldn't do it and then my mom would rage, and I wanted to avoid that. So I was always afraid that that was going to happen. Or I hate mess, so it would just drive me crazy. Or I didn't want them to get in trouble, so I was doing that. And so I started to speak a little bit about just having to do dishes and how much I hated it. And then, so this is my 10-year-old. He's like, but did you actually hate it? And I'm like, what? Thinking with my mind, of course I hated dishes. Who likes washing dishes? And he said, but you love caring for people. He's like, you love showing how much you care. So didn't you actually like doing it? Which was kind of like a truth bomb for me, because I do love caring for people. And one of my like love languages is acts of service. So what I realized from that conversation with my 10-year-old is that the frustration was that it wasn't received, not that I was choosing to do that. So that's my little story, but how many stories do you have of where I just love this song. Sorry. I'm like, this is a really cool remake version and my energy's getting pulled. I think I need to replay it after because it's so good. Where your caring wasn't received or acknowledged. I know like a lot of couples, they'll have this like, prove to me that you care, and you obviously don't care about me because blah, 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 whatever that expectation that wasn't met. And so that can create a weird thing around caring. And since we're looking at like caring for yourself and self-love, I thought we could explore a little bit of, and you're just, this is the writing prompt you're going to start. I can't let myself care because, and just see what shows up. Now you might have nothing show up because this might not like actually apply to you. You might not have experienced something like this. And then you can just free write and hang out until we're done. But if you do have something come up, just no matter how insane it is, or if it doesn't even make sense, just explore it a little bit. Okay. So I can't let myself care because, and now it's not necessarily care about yourself, although that's part of it, right? Because if we can't care for others, we can't care about ourselves because we are everyone. Hello, thanks for joining. We're doing some writing prompts here. So write down, I can't let myself care because, and just like free flow, see what shows up. I'll turn our music back on. Good. If you want to pop them in the chat, I can read them out too. We can be in this together. It might be I can't let myself care too much. It hurts. Yeah. Few more minutes, guys. We're gonna move on again. But don't worry, we're gonna clear this energy before we move on. I can't let myself care too much because just lies. Broken glasses. Woo. It hurts. It hurts. Yeah. So if you're willing, we're going to do a little magic here, a little energy stuff. So everything that this brought up, like everything that you've bought about caring too much, will you destroy and create it? Right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all main shorts, boys, beds, and beyond. If any of you have never heard me say that before, that's the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. You can go to theclearingstatement.com to get more information on how that magic set of words works, but essentially it clears energy. Yeah. So all the lies that you bought about what caring too much means, what will happen, will you destroy and create all that right and wrong, good and bad, POC and POD, all named shorts, boys, robots, and beyond. Because is it actually the caring, or is it the stuff that we attach to it? Someone once asked me for advice on relationship or like on dates, which I thought was funny. So I wrote her a list. And let me know if you guys, I could read it to you if it would be a contribution. If anyone wants dating advice, I have some for you. Hi. And the feelings, yeah, fucking fun. And as I was writing, it was like the stream of consciousness came forward, and it said, don't be afraid to love, because love never hurts. It's actually what we attach to it. So it, like, you know, there's all these songs, there's all these like romance movies, these tragedies, right? Where love hurts. Love is painful. Love is a tragedy. What if those are all lies? It's what we attach to it. Just like me doing those dishes for my sisters. It was that they never felt gratitude for it. That's what was actually bothering me. It wasn't the caring. So can you let yourself care for you? Because so everything that came up, and we always think that it's like separate, right? But if you hold back from caring from everyone, then everyone includes you. So you're also holding back from caring for you. So if you looked at everything we just wrote, like, where did you buy it hurts to care for yourself? Where did you buy it's too consuming to care for yourself? It makes me vulnerable to attacks. Like, where have you bought? Hello, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Where have you bought all this stuff about what it means to care for you? Or care too much for you? Maybe you're allowed to care like a little bit. And what if it was the opposite? What if you really truly cared for you? You would never have to hurt again. Yeah, it hurts to care for others. Hi, Twy. Thanks for joining us. Right, wrong, good, bad, POC, bad, online, choice, voice, what, and it hurts to care for others. So what have you attached to caring for others that's actually hurting, that isn't the caring? Because would the energy of caring actually ever hurt? Doesn't make sense, does it? Why would caring hurt? What actually hurts? When your being is negated, when you feel rejected, when you feel like unreceived, when we attach these feelings to it. But if like someone's caring for you, you're never like, oh, that hurts. Because caring doesn't hurt. If someone has like this loving, caring energy for you, are you ever like, that is so painful, stop it? Yet we have twisted in our universe that if we were to have that for someone else, that it hurts. To be a loving, caring energy with someone hurts. When you look at it, it kind of is insane point of view. But we do attach things to the caring that hurts. So everywhere you've been unwilling to care for yourself or care for others because you thought it would hurt too much. Will you destroy and integrate all that? Please, right, wrong, get back, talk about all nature, its voice, poems, and beyonds. So what would happen if you cared about yourself totally? So that's our next writing prompt. So this one, and it's probably our last one for the day. I want you to explore how your life would like transform. Okay. So, and just kind of see what shows up. If you cared about yourself totally, and this is like in every aspect of your life, and it includes your body. Okay. So you care about you as the being, and you care about your body. If you cared about yourself totally, what would your life be like? I want you just to kind of describe what starts to show up. If you, it would be nice as if I could like type something in. Like maybe the next time I do this, I'll do it on like StreamYard to YouTube or something, because you can like type stuff in the bottom and the prompts would just be there for you. Sadly, StreamYard doesn't go to Instagram yet. If you cared, if you truly and totally cared about yourself, what would your life be like? And so take it from that from that like alternate reality kind of energy. Okay. So I totally recommend everyone should watch this. It's ridiculous, but it's super fun and cool. And it's called Everywhere All at Once, I believe. I'm sure you've heard of it. It got awards and everything. And in it, there's just these multiple realities with people are, like they're with the same partner and lots of them. And then some they're completely alone. Sometimes they have kids, sometimes they don't. And so if you looked at like an alternate reality where from the beginning, from birth, you totally and truly cared about yourself this lifetime. And then we're going to like wave the magic wand. You wake up almost in like another reality and want you to describe it. And you can, again, any way that's fun for you, write a story about it. Yes, Everything Everywhere All at Once movie. Thank you, Shema. Of course you would know. You're amazing. So you're going to like just suddenly be in someone else's life, but it's still you. But in this life, you from day one, you just had total caring for yourself. You knew with everything in you how valuable, how precious you and your body are. And I want describe to me this reality that you're now in. What is it like? Okay. That is some good music. Sorry about, so we're getting better music. Sorry, hold on. It's coming. Here we go. Okay, so you wake up in an alternate reality and tell me about it. More space, more choices. Yeah. Maybe more joy, more ease, more peace. Even describe like What's the room like that you wake up in? What's the bed like? What's the light like? Mm. Who's in your life? Maybe people you haven't even met yet. Mhm. A little bit longer, guys. Anyone notice? Hi, Viola. Did anyone notice when they're writing this? The energy shift, heart open, wide smiling. Me too. It's like I could almost cry. It's so beautiful. Like this beautiful life. And something I'm noticing, hi, when I started to write this is my interactions in this alternate reality was like everyone around me had so much loving energy for me. And I kind of had expected it would feel more internal, but I was actually noticing like my interaction with clothing and with the bed and with everything was like, there was such a like flow of like loving, caring energy. Has the energy of falling in love with yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, what if we could fall in love with ourselves? What if we created our lives from that love? What if we didn't create our lives from like what we have to do or what we, think our purpose on this planet is? What if we created our lives from a space of continuously falling in love with ourselves? Because as we change and as we grow and we become more of us, there's more to love. There's more to embrace about ourselves. And it moves the world, guys. It does. Guys, ladies, all of you. And as always, I say, if you had more to write and you didn't have enough time, please go back. You can listen to the replays or put on your own writing music and just write down the prompt and go, let it flow and just see what shows up. Fall in love with yourself. You're allowed to. What if that's part of the gift of being here on the earth right now? As much as it seems like it's not going with the flow of this reality. That's okay. We didn't really come here to conform, did we? Thank you. Thank you so much. I love these lives every Wednesday. I'm really grateful. So YouTube channel, you're going to find all the playlists of all these. We have a few more left. The summer is wrapping up rapidly. I think there's 2 more after this. So if you want to catch them every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Pacific time. And if you can't catch it live, then of course catch the replay. I love having you guys live with me though. If you can, it's just like this beautiful energetic convergence. Thanks everyone. Have a beautiful Wednesday. We'll see you next week.